put up a Tumblr ad. Hey Chloe, if you decide you want to join the voice stream, I have sent you an invite, so you can take that up or not at your leisure.
I'm gonna crunch because I got snaps, the best crisps.
Love for Cronch. That might end up being the title of this part.
I love snaps so much. They've got like a little cool dragon on the front. He's wearing one of those like American sports jacket things. You know, the ones with the different coloured sleeves to the main body?
Yeah, yeah.
And trainers. And he looks so happy. I want to find a picture and put it in the chat.
Just finding a gif of this Tumblr ad. Oh, do.
It's Snaps Dragon. And to Google. You end up with Snapdragons, and I'm like, that's not what I asked for!
Speaking of, did you guys hear about the shenanigans with PewDiePie?
What's he done now? Also go look at the cute dragon.
I'll go look at the cute dragon and then I will start playing. He started saying the N-word again on a live stream, and he caught himself halfway through and was like, "Oh shit, I'm not meant to do that anymore."
You weren't meant to do it in the first place.
Apparently, it was like a matter of days after his apology video too.
Why's he saying it in the first place? I don't get it.
No, me neither. Should we go to... no, actually, let's not go to Beast's Castle first, because that's where Zeldan lives. Let's go to the Land of Dragons, where everybody knows your name.
Shame it hasn't got the Snapdragon in. That would be cute. Oh my god, his frill is also cool hair. I just noticed. And he's snapping his fingers. Oh, he's such a cool little dragon.
But which organisation member is this?
Mulan, hey, no time to talk. We gotta catch that guy.
Any theories? Theories? Any hypotheses? Theories? Any theories?
Not really.
The answer is that it's Riku.
I had a feeling that might be the case, but I didn't care that much, so I didn't say anything.
Oh shit, I should replace Goofy with Donald.
Okay, I finished that bag of snaps. You don't have to worry about the crunch anymore.
Love for Cronch. Oh, I also want to see if... Right, this should be... reflect somewhere around. This might take me a while to find. Customize. Okay, here we go. Right, reflect. That should make it easier if we decide to like go after any of go after the vaccine or something again. Because, yeah, now we can just block.
Looks like he got away.
How come you're after somebody from Organization 13?
What is that?
The guy in black.
One of the bad guys.
I knew it. There's a rumor in the Imperial City about a spy in black, lurking in the mountains. I'd been up here tracking him, but when you arrived, I lost him.
Sorry.
Don't apologize, but I do wonder where he went.
Ming Na Wen, you're a good voice actor. Why are you not bringing your A game to this? Is it because you just don't
Kingdom
care?
Hearts.
Again?
I don't know why this game thinks those bird monsters are intimidating.
Does it though? Does it really?
I feel like it does.
Okay then.
Hey, you! Quit sneaking around! Yeah. Take this! Yeah. Yeah. Take this! It's over!
I have so many things to baste.
Sounds like you need a turkey baster to baste things with. Funny joke. We
Because
see.
I'm talking about sewing.
It's just clips from his live streams. You can probably find it without too much trouble. Oh, sorry, I'm being attacked by birds.
Why would you want to hear him say it though? If I wanted to hear people use the N-word in such a way that makes me feel uncomfortable, I'd watch Chris Brown music videos.
Oh,
I swear the way that man says it does not sound right. Lil Wayne, you ain't Chris Brown. Are we trying to fight Riku? And if so, why?
We don't know he's Riku.
Yeah, but why is he... Why isn't he just saying, oh no, wait, Sora, no, they just... I got this coat on sale, and...
I know his coat makes me look evil, but shit, it was 59 cents.
I don't know, what would you do about PewDiePie? I mean,
Kill
like,
him.
can you imagine that man with a normal job?
What did he do before he became a racist YouTuber?
He was a normal YouTuber.
Okay, then what did he do before he became a normal YouTuber?
Oh no, let's find out.
I found that the real question here is why Riku, who doesn't have the excuse that Sora has, is attacking Sora. This is the definition of going a bit wolfy.
He didn't really do anything.
I think it's always other people doing it. PewDiePie seems pretty keen to keep his misdemeanors under wraps.
Okay, so as far as I can tell, he was at university, started his YouTube his channel. Then he got bored with his degree and pursued his YouTube channel, funding it with Photoshop art projects and working at a hot dog stand. Until
You can go back
2012,
to
and then
working
it
on a
all
hot
took
dog
off.
stand and doing
Did you
Photoshop
buy a
art
hot dog
projects.
off of him?
No,
buy his art?
the idea of receiving a sausage from PewDiePie it features in my nightmares quite regularly, but I'm sure some people would.
I want to see if I can find any of his art. I want to see. If you put PewDiePie art into Google, you just get a lot of fan art.
Yeah, I could have told you that would happen.
I feel like this gif of Donald putting out Hades' hair is like, I feel like this is part of the Magima Everywhere system.
How?
Because can you imagine? Because you know Magima would do that to Kiryu if Kiryu had flaming hair.
Oh, Majima Kiryu, the greatest love story in games.
I love Majima so much, so much. Did you see that gif I reblocked with the Ace Brock part of the Yakuza because they're the only people I've ever seen who are dressed like that?
I did.
Woody.
Because there's this bit in for everyone else's benefit. There's this bit in Pokemon X and not X and Y, Sun and Moon, where Brock takes off his shirt, his t-shirt and vest in the same way that everyone in the Yakuza series removes their shirts and jackets.
Yeah,
he just grabs
like...
one shoulder, whips it off, and you're like, how the hell did that happen?
Anyway, what now?
I think that we better get rid of all the Heartless first.
Okay, if you knew you were going to have them come back here, why did you wrap up the entirety of what's quite a long story in 20 minutes?
Yeah, it is true for like every world they go to. Why wrap up all of the story in 1 2-hour gameplay section if they're coming back here again anyway?
With Mulan, it just seems even weirder. Because the journey from the mountain to the capital should definitely take more than 20 seconds.
Yeah.
It's heading for the city. We've got to warn Shang.
Okay, I only need to face 2 more parallelograms, and then I can go back to sewing. I love how, like, unflappable this Emperor is.
Do we have a better keyblade we can give you? The other thing is that with films like Mulan, you have a lot of room to fill in the gaps with Heartless related shenanigans. Like, if you have to actually be a decent amount of journeying between the capital and the mountain, you can have like some kind of shenanigan happen on the way.
Yeah, even the camp to that village that's been destroyed, have some shenanigans going on there. You could have shenanigans going on at the camp.
Yeah.
The only thing about Mulan is that it's more legend than fairy tale. I don't get as angry about Mulan as I do about like King Arthur and Robin Hood because I just don't understand it. Other more learned people can get angry and I'll just like poke my head out behind them going, yeah, what he said!
This is just reminding me that I'm like shocked and surprised that there isn't a Mulan in the Fate verse yet. I kind of don't want there to be, just because they would fuck up that character tremendously and it would be a travesty.
Yeah, but they already fucked up Elizabeth Bathory, who was like defo a real person. I'm not sure Mulan was defo a real person. She may have been defo a real person, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. But every character they fuck up, or every historical figure they fuck up, is just another nail in the coffin. And at this point the coffin is mostly nails.
It's like 4 splinters and the rest of it is functionally made out of metal.
It's like the world's most enthusiastic Iron Maiden.
Who's in the coffin? Kinoko
Nasu.
I just don't understand why he uses these historical figures if he doesn't seem interested in using their actual, like, figureness, you know?
Yeah.
Like, Elizabeth Bathory, why would you... Lu Bu is probably the worst example of this, actually, because he'd be perfect the way he is.
Yeah. Lubu is
Why
our
isn't
perfect
he a
precious
pretty
son.
Bishonen?
Yes.
You could keep the whole informed berserkers kill their masters thing. Because for him it makes sense. It almost sounds like it was designed with him in mind. But why does he look like Ganon? I don't get it.
Yeah. Like, why would you turn, like, characters, well, historical figures who are historically not that attractive into, like, attractive teenage girls, but turn Lubu, who is described in his few physical descriptions as being incredibly pretty, and make him like some burly Ganon dude.
Yeah, and then he takes Kuhulu, who really should be some burly asshole, and turns him into a figure skater.
Yeah. Cthulhu coming here straight from Yuri on Ice. Donald, please wake up. I need you to heal me.
Let's do this together.
Oh yeah, I basted that shit like a turkey. Just tie a knot. Go back to sewing.
Thanks, Donald, for healing yourself, but not me, the important member of this group.
I feel like Donald should have would say something really snarky in response to that. I can't do a decent Donald Duck impression, so I'm not even gonna bother.
Yeah, it's fine. Assuming a drive form heals us completely anyway.
So who are these Heartless? Are the Huns back?
These are just random Heartless. Presumably they're everybody in this city since it's so fucking empty.
Well, I would be surprised since apparently like everybody at the camp turned into a Heartless except like the three main male characters and Chang, and you're like, why are you in this level if you're not going to be dressed as ladies? That was my favourite part of Mulan.
Yeah.
What can I say? I love cross-dressing. Especially since one of them defo has a beard and like the hunt still fell for it.
Over here.
It is one of my favourite Norse legend is the one where Thor loses Mjolnir and he has to go get it back. It involves cross-dressing. It's just amazing, I love it. Because you know he didn't fucking shave. Sorry, since when did you two turn into Spider-Man?
That is a very good question. Especially at this point in the game, it does start to get very repetitive.
Okay,
Basically,
I thought... sorry, you go first.
you're basically going back to the same places and fighting the same Heartless with different bosses.
Wait.
Yeah, what were you saying?
Yeah, what? I don't understand how they're climbing that pillar. It makes no sense. I thought we had the whole sash thing. That was the point.
Yeah.
The bit at the beginning with the pride and honor or whatever it was.
Never heard of him.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of sitting here wondering, like, Oh, hey, Ziggy. Like, did at any point you sit... Sorry. Just running away is quite funny. Nomura, did you ever sit down and watch these films? Do you know what the plot of any of these films is? Because you seem to misunderstand basic things about them quite badly.
Yeah, like, the climbing up the pillars of the sash ring was, like, it was the most important part of the film because it combined the stuff Mulan had learned when she was essentially being prepared to be a bride, and the stuff she had learned when she was preparing to be a soldier. Because it was like a combination of like the stuff she'd learned with the sash and how she'd climbed that tree.
Well, it was a pole, but yeah, basically.
Yeah.
It was her unique perspective on things that made her capable of saving China.
I feel like it's only fitting to use wisdom form against these guys.
Because they're all shooty too.
Yeah.
You've just basically turned this game into a shmup.
Not a very good schmuck either, since we are dying, Squirtle! Yeah, like, those two mountain battles are exactly the same, except one has Riku in it.
I don't understand why people like these games so much. There's so much wrong with them on quite a fundamental level. I swear it's because, like, they came out around the time where people were in their edgelord phase, and it had all the Final Fantasy characters in the same well, some of them anyway. Implied all of them, but let's be brutally honest, that's never going to happen with Nomura at the helm.
Yeah.
Showing up. So everybody's really into that idea, but Nomura doesn't seem to understand why people like this concept in the first place.
Yeah.
Lol. Your Excellency, you didn't have to... I keep hitting my pop filter, sorry. Your Excellency, you didn't have to tell... He was rather rude. You didn't have to tell her that. Thank God the Emperor, because you did such a good job of it last time. Honestly, not in my thread.
There.
We probably should go back to Winnie the Pooh and give him his book pages. Because we've collected a ton of them.
Why does he want... Well, like, how... I don't understand, like, the entire book thing. What's the point?
Because the book pages are, like, his world. His world is a book.
Well, why did the Heartless take it, though?
So... I don't know. Maybe Ray Bradbury told him to.
Oh, it's just a cute dragon.
Oh, it reminds me of Ice.
Oh, it's got fans for wings. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, Nomura. He's okay at designing monsters.
I'd actually go further. I'd say he's pretty good at designing monsters.
Yeah.
And maybe ridiculous outfits, which for some villains is actually really good. You want that sometimes.
Yeah, like Ultimacia.
Oh my god, now I'm just imagining how bad Yakuza would look if he designed people's outfits for that. Oh my god, it would be amazing.
Back off! For China! I'm on fire!
Ah, my elbow. Does it itch or it whacks it on the ground? Because I twisted my ankle earlier. Oh no, I think I twisted my ankle on the like the spiky green shell of a conker that fell over. Just bashed my elbow. We've got a lull in the conversation here.
Yeah, it is only because I'm busy trying to catch this dragon beast up. Majestic
I've got this
creatures.
fucking knot in my throat. We're both busy right now. Oh, you know, we should have a quick chat about the DUP in Infamous Second Son and how weird that is for us.
Oh yeah, that is weird because okay, so the villain organisation in Infamous Second Son is called the DUP, which is the Department of something. So of course, yeah, you know, the name DUP is kind of already taken by the Democratic Unionist Party in Northern Ireland.
The Department of Unified Protection, which is probably how the DUP sees themselves, to be honest. So every single time I say something like, the DUP has 99% control of the area, you're just like, wow, that's a landslide victory for this seat. Or what was the other one? Oh, the DUP has eyes and ears everywhere. Oh god.
Yeah, that wins a prize for like one of the most terrifying things you can say.
Ian Paisley is watching you while you sleep. It's I don't know if it's made better or worse by the fact that I just think if there were mutants, the DUP would hate them.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I always assumed that the main character of Infamous Second Son was the guy from the first two games' little brother.
Oh. Yeah, but he ain't him.
It would make sense if he was, though, wouldn't it? Part of the reason I think that I thought that him and the guy on the com were dating is because I'm pretty sure that one of the promotional items for pre-orders for Infamous Second Son in Italy was condoms.
God damn it, Italy.
No, Italy is so weird. I'd say Italy is the Japan of Europe, but I'm pretty sure we're the Japan of Europe. Oh, how can you beat up such a friendly-looking dragon?
Oh, it's just a good fight.
They look so happy all the time. This is actually kind of my problem with the Heartless, is that they generally look quite cute.
Yeah.
What was the joke you said about, oh yeah, the DUP had 99% control in this area? Sinn Féin is really, really letting the ball drop there. If we had more Irish politics jokes, we'd definitely do an Infamous Second Son stream, but we don't have any more Irish politics jokes.
There is a limit. It is the most regrettable.
There's part of me now that wants to see if I can find like a Northern Irish streamer or Let's Player who's played Second Son just to see if like they're full of the Irish politics jokes. I feel like these return sections don't really give us much to talk about.
They're not great.
So dull. I'm still just shocked that they didn't just like spread out the story over 2 visits. That would have made more sense. Got me a dime bar, so the Cronch is back.
Love for Cronch.
The interesting thing about dime bars is that nowadays it's spelled D-A-I-M, which I think is the proper way to spell it. Because that's how it was always spelled on like dime stuff you get from IKEA. But back when you found it in British shops, not IKEA, it was always spelled like D-I-M-E. I'm not sure why. I mean, you'd pronounce that dime anyway. I love dime bars. I think it might be technically a brittle, but we don't really have brittles as a concept here, so it's called a chocolate caramel centre, even though you could hypothetically break your teeth on it if you had shit teeth. God, this fight seems to be taking forever.
We have been at this for a while.
Now you're doing it wrong.
No, not what I know of.
Wait, is it got little gongs hanging from its belly?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cute! I feel like you should be riding this on some kind of epic adventure into a fantasy land. You're wasted on villainy, cute fan gong dragon. Yeah, a lot of these bosses just aren't that good.
A lot of them have neat ideas that then fall flat in execution.
Yeah, this thing reminds me of Giratina, Pokemon.
Yeah.
And now I'm just thinking that in a future Pokemon game, Vivian should totally get a Mega Evolution or something. And it should evolve into something terrifying. If it is Pokemon 666.
There we go. Now we know.
Now we know.
Now we know. Now we know.
Move!
Way to go.
Wait, did it just land on them?
No, we're good. We're good.
You know, you didn't have to have him saving her at all. She could have just moved out of the way.
Yeah.
Once again, you have served China well.
Chang doesn't need to have his masculinity
To reward
reinforced. Look at that chin! Them shoulders!
Well,
I'd save that ass with the cape in the
say
way.
a guy in black came to see you.
Also,
What
we've
did
all
he
seen
say?
him shirtless.
that is all you request?
Yes.
You know, I'm pretty sure when I first saw this game, like, I thought it was okay, but now I'm just finding this entire searching for Riku thing kind of
These
pointless.
dragons wield much power, and they are
Yeah.
the source of many gifts to both man
Although you never saw past the Demix boss battle, did you?
seem someone of evil intent.
Because you were watching it as I played it, and that was
Transformed it into what you call a hot
where I
mess.
stopped.
It is my belief that this young man came to warn me of that danger. Then I could alert and prepare my troops.
Did you?
One of these things, one of the things about this that's kind of bothering me is I get the feeling that it's weird watching all these characters discuss what to do about the Heartless and then just stay put and not do anything.
Yeah.
That's gotta be Riku.
Like, I thought they weren't supposed to
What's he
know
doing
about the other
hanging out with
world, but
Organization 13?
they have to.
No idea. But at least I finally know he's
Yeah,
okay.
there's no way
Like,
they
where the fuck
can't.
do they think these three assholes come from?
Yeah, that's good.
Now then, Pamula, do you have a request?
I'd like Shang. I mean, what, the captain.
Yes, yes, my dear, what is it?
Could the captain have a vacation, please?
I hardly expected such humble request. In this case, I'm afraid I must refuse. Captain Lee's responsibility is to protect the Emperor. And yet, Mulan,
Yes.
would you like to serve alongside him and protect me?
What?
Two reeds together are stronger than one. But the choice is yours alone.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
This is a preferable outcome, frankly. The whole, you're now the most revered woman in the entirety of China. I'm just gonna go home and completely ignore this.
Yeah.
I mean, she could have gone, yeah, I'd love to be your advisor, but can you, like, give me, like, a 6-week vacation back home first? Well, move your family to the fucking capital. People moved around back then. Granted, not a lot, but they did.
I think we can all agree that there's certain similarities to that old tale of Velvetor and the Judge.
I'm not familiar.
Shit. think one up. Well, there was a judge working in the city.
I thought you had it prepared. Otherwise, I would have just blindly agreed with you.
There was a judge in the city of Galilee at the time, and every day a man from the priesthood would come to him and say, "Judge, is it not written in the precepts of Velvetor that one should not imitate her by wearing clothes of sable velvet, and yet I see a sable sash upon your robe?" And the judge said, "The law only says that we may not imitate Velvetor, not that we may not give homage to her." But the man came day after day with more questions for the judge, and the judge answered each one wisely and fairly, until the 12th day, when the man came, and the judge said, "You have been visiting me every day now for these past 12 days. Dost thou have a crush on me?" And the man did blush and say that he did not, that Velvetor, who perceives all the great sins of man, did see through his ruse, and in her mercy devoured both of them.
I remember now.
Fuck you for forcing me to think that up from the start.
I thought you had one already.
Where are we meant to put these pages?
A spine?
Say, what's wrong, Sonny?
Wait, this book clearly has all of its pages.
I was just thinking and wondering,
You should be skedaddling out of here.
why?
Why? Because it's Wednesday, of course.
Wednesday? Oh, well then, happy Wednesday. Now, I think I shall wish everyone a happy Wednesday. No bother. Let's see now. Who is everyone?
Oh, shut up, Pooh. Go get stuck in a rabbit hole or something.
You'll have a suspiciously psychedelic experience with honey.
Ouch! Wonder if Pooh's here.
Help! 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 Somebody save me!
Piglet!
Sora! Help, please!
Hold on, little guy.
Why does Piglet look like that? I mean, I never questioned it as a child, but now I'm really wondering, why does he look like that? It looks like he's got his head like he's stuck inside a pink beehive.
Yeah.
Wait a second, so Piglet remembers Sora, but Pooh doesn't?
Yeah.
This is making me question how real all of the other characters in the book even are. What the fuck is this fresh hell?
I don't know, I've never done this bit before.
What on earth is even being thrown at you? How is that balloon supporting both a 16-year-old boy and an overweight bear? What the hell was with that tree stump? I've never felt more confused in my fucking life. Trespassers will what?
Trespassers will.
This feels oddly, like, philosophical.
Jump down, Piglet. I'll catch you. You can do it, Piglet. You just have to be brave.
God, wait until we stream Okami, which basically takes place entirely inside a painted world.
Oh, when you go back in time and you see it's not finished yet.
Yeah.
Oh, that was rather frightening. I do hope you're all right, Piglet.
Oh, Boo! You remembered my name? You really, truly remembered?
Of course, Piglet. But today, I think I shall call you my friend Piglet, who is very brave.
Me? Very brave? No, but it's easy to be brave when I have a wonderful friend like you, Pooh Bear.
I'm happy for you guys.
Oh, and thank you for rescuing my friend Piglet, somebody I don't know.
Oh, sure. Don't mention it.
You know, Pooh, he has introduced himself. You don't have to keep calling himself somebody I don't know. You could just call him Sora and he'd be like, oh, you remember me? And be like, no, that's just what you told me your name was. This isn't how books work, by the way.
No.
I think I'm getting increasingly frustrated with this shit because, Christopher Robin is like a real person. Disney's just, like, taking the piss at this point.
Oh, to the deer!
Come on. Eeyore, Boo, are you okay? Gosh, that's too bad, Eeyore.
Who? What the fuck do you think
For
you're
all that
doing?
work.
No matter. Most likely would have fallen down anyway.
Well, I'll help you fix your house, Eeyore.
I think I remember this story.
Hello there, Piglet. Thanks for offering.
Eeyore's trying to build something and Pooh fucks it up.
Well, hello, Piglet. And hello, somebody I don't know.
Boo, this is Eeyore. You know Eeyore, don't you?
I do?
What could have happened to him?
Oh, I have an idea. Maybe Pooh's tummy is so rumbly that it's making him forget. If we bring him some honey, he's sure to remember.
Well, I guess it's worth a try.
Might work, but probably not.
First, we gotta find some honey.
If honey's what you're looking for, I know just the place. Follow me.
What a coincidence. If honey's what you're looking for, I just know a place is what was the Winnie the Pooh themed brothel downtown.
You're nice making that up. In punishment, I'm gonna eat more snaps. Eat an entire bag, like an 8-pack of snaps. But they're only like 13 grams each.
This is the place I told you about.
Wow, look at that.
Okay, why does the rabbit have honey?
My tummy.
But doesn't that honey belong to someone?
You know, this is not making Pooh look like a good person.
No, it's not.
I know Pooh can't be stopped when he gets hungry. Is he a force of nature or a bear?
The reason 100 Acre Woods is so sparsely populated is because Pooh made them take part in the first 100 Acre Woods killing game.
Okay, which beer should I go for? Should I go for Wolf Warning, Swedish Lager? Or Han Soul, Session IPA?
Wolf Warnings.
I think it's just like I had another one of these at some point, but I can't remember if it was the same beer or a different one by the same company. So I turned away for a second. What the hell's going on now? Why did this turn into a level from like Super Mario Galaxy 2?
Oh, child. This was always a level from Super Mario Galaxy 2. And now we're flying into the sun, and we're dead.
Ronnie Soler was here. What are you even riding on? What are you even doing? How is Pooh Bear not having a massive existential crisis right now? What are these things you keep running into?
Why are we being chased by the Indiana Jones boulder? What?
Except why is it a massive ball of snow? Oh my god, there's so many of them! How are you riding on a pot of honey? You're dead, by the way. There's no way you could survive that. This really is just a level of Super Mario Galaxy 2.
There now, Pooh. Have just as much as you'd like.
Why, thank you. Pardon me, kind somebody, but do you know where I might find another smackerel or two of honey? Oh. My tummy seems to be telling me there's some honey right in there.
How have you not had some kind of fucking... Oh, God.
He still doesn't remember. What in the world has gotten into Pooh Bear?
Whatever it is, we better help him.
Oh, yes. And quickly,
I
too.
read the original story that this has been ripped from. He wasn't just eating honey, I think he was also having condensed milk.
You're okay now, Pooh.
Well, I wouldn't be so sure of that if I were you. Why, just look at him. He doesn't even remember who I am. Perhaps it's all this.
And they were trying to figure out how to get him out, but he ended up getting out himself because he digested it.
and dreaming.
Well, if I am dreaming, which I suppose I could.
Okay, now I'm starting to wonder if Pooh is just putting on the amnesia to get more honey.
Yeah, that occurred to me too.
That's right. You're always stopping by for lunch. Wait, Pooh, you called me Rabbit.
Well, of course, Rabbit.
What about Eeyore? Do you remember Eeyore too, Pooh?
Oh, hello there, Eeyore. It's ever so nice to see you today.
Thanks for noticing me, Pooh Bear.
And hello to you too, somebody I don't know.
Well, at least you remember Rabbit and Eeyore now.
Okay, so of course he's gonna have a harder time remembering you. You don't live here.
This would explain why the Heartless came and stole pages, though. Because the Heartless obey whoever has the strongest darkness in their heart.
What?
I'm saying that...
say that Pooh summoned a Heartless?
Yeah, Pooh summoned and controlled the Heartless to tear out pages and give them amnesia so he would have a pretext to get honey off people.
Hi.
Hello, Sora.
Yes, hello there, somebody I don't know.
I love it.
Eeyore told me Pooh wasn't quite himself. I thought this might be just what
It's definitely not the stupidest game theory I've ever heard.
Yeah, I like to make Pooh better.
That's just a theory. A game theory.
A present for
Oh,
me?
shut up, I like Map Pack.
Why, presents are what Tiggers like best. And it's not even my birthday.
But Tigger, that's not for you. Wait, Tigger!
Oh dear.
Come on, let's go after him. There.
Now, speaking of,
Let's just rob this kangaroo, why don't we? She's a single mother and all. I don't think Map Pat would do that. feel like Disney took an already borderline irritating character and made him completely intolerable. You know, for somebody who doesn't remember who this kid is, you seem to be awfully trusting of, like, this rando stranger poo. This minigame looks awful.
I bet you remember me now, don't you, Buddy Bear?
Well, I remember that bouncing always makes me hungry.
All that bouncing and he still doesn't remember me. Well, then I guess bouncing's not the answer. It makes the Tigger almost never want to bounce again.
Oh, please be careful with that.
Oh, sorry, little piglet. But Pooh not remembering me has me confused. I don't even feel like bouncing.
And then Tigger was gripped with
I
depression.
always thought that bouncing was what Tiggers did best.
Yeah, notice that Pooh always, like, remembers his friends at the most convenient time. Like, after he's got what he wanted. But before they can get, like, seriously miserable about it.
Yeah! I'm really, like, bothered by this.
I wonder who that is.
But now I'm kind of wondering, like, if Winnie the Pooh lives in a book, does that mean, like, in Kingdom, like, in the world of Kingdom Hearts, there's an A.A. Milne wandering around somewhere?
Presumably, yeah.
An A.A. Milne who's going to write a cease and desist letter to Sora to stop getting involved in his fucking work. I wrote this shit for my son. You are not my son, Sora. Stop. I take it you're also confused by whatever the fuck that was, because I don't know.
I think that was like a dream that Pooh was having of Sora. Essentially, it all comes down to how Winnie the Pooh is the reincarnation of a prophet who appears once every 1,000 years. I hope this helps.
I don't think anything can ever help. To be honest, Pooh being in a cave is the only thing about the only piece of bloody behaviour this bear has that makes any sense. Any other YouTubers misbehaving? Not that I know of.
No, not yet.
Why is your courage meter going down?
Because we're in a dark cave and we're getting separated from our friends. as they succumb to the fearsome cave beast.
Not the bear.
Yeah. Where the fuck is that fucking bear?
I'll read a poem. The changing guard at Buckingham Palace. Christopher Robin went down with Alice. Alice is marrying one of the guard. A soldier's life is terrible hard, says Alice. The changing guard at Buckingham Palace. Christopher Robin went down with Alice. We saw a guard in a sentry box. One of the sergeants looks after their socks, says Alice. The changing guard at Buckingham Palace. Christopher Robin went down with Alice. We looked for the king, but he never came. Well, God take care of him all the same, says Alice. The changing guard at Buckingham Palace. Christopher Robin went down with Alice. They have great big parties inside the grounds. I wouldn't king for £100, says Alice. The changing guard at Buckingham Palace. Christopher Robin went down with Alice. A face looked out, but it wasn't the king's. He's much too busy assigning things, says Alice. The changing guard at Buckingham Palace. Christopher Robin went down with Alice. Do you think the king knows all about me? Sure to, dear, but it's time for tea, says Alice.
I see.
I remember that being much more dramatic than it really was. Oh well.
Oh.
See, this is one of the things where people are like, oh, why can't this YouTuber get like a normal job? And you're like, can you really see Darkside Phil getting a normal job? Who would hire him? Who would hire PewDiePie?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why are there bees in this cave?
Covered in bees.
Are they trapping Pooh here in order to like punish him for his honey-stealing ways? Yeah, but before he wasn't DSP. You feel me? He's got a reputation now. Do you want to be the guy who hires the guy who masturbated on stream? I hope you're saying yeah to he's got a reputation now and not yeah to you. I would hire the guy who masturbated on screen.
Yeah.
You know, you'd probably have an easier time finding Pooh if you just went by yourself.
Yeah.
Where the fuck are the other two?
That you were with them and then they got hit by something and then you left. You only got 50. You're gonna fail this.
Yeah, but at least I know where to go next time. I know what to do.
Trying to open this cake. Failure. Like seriously, why do they all need to come with you? with you? That's a baby! Kanga is an irresponsible mother. Why do those floors glow?
Oh no.
I know it's respected Kanga so highly. I think responsible kangaroo mothers should ever let their children go anywhere with Tigger. You know that kind of boring theory that all the characters from the Magic Roundabout are on drugs? Tigger is like the logical embodiment of that. Like this character definitely is on drugs.
Pooh, there you are. Hey.
Why is
I
there such an
looked everywhere
epic looking cave in a 100-acre wood anyway?
For a very dear friend that I remember.
It looks like it's been a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game.
So, did you find him?
No, I looked and looked, but he doesn't seem to be anywhere.
Oh, Pooh Boy, so there you are.
But Tigger, did you have to bounce me so bouncy?
What I'm getting from this is that if Sora was wearing his original outfit, who would remember him?
Oh, all we need to do is go into limit form, man.
I hadn't thought of that. I do hope a Jagular hasn't gone and gobbled up my friend.
Now try to remember, Pooh. Isn't Sora the one you're looking for?
Oh, the Jagular.
No, it's just your tummy grumbling. You must be hungry. Come on, let's head home and see if we can find you some honey.
I'd like that, Sora.
Pooh, you finally remembered.
Remembered what, Sora?
Is this bear ever not hungry?
I like it ever so much when you're cheerful, Sora.
Me too, Pooh.
Oh, there's a bit of a rumbly in my tumbly.
All right, then let's go home.
Where is Christopher Robin? Is this like that time that Gus got written out of existence by Ventus, only this time it's happened to a small boy?
Maybe. Maybe. Okay, I think that's the entirety of Underlake Woods.
We never have to return to the evil bear and his... Why are you going back to the evil bear?
Wanted to check.
We never have to go back to the evil bear. I don't know how you take a character who's quite innocent but absent-minded and make him come across as this sinister. He's so sinister, I don't get it. Ow. I love how we've aggressively decided not to watch Strictly Come Dancing this year.
I didn't aggressively decide, I only really watch Strictly if you watch it.
That goes well.
Yeah, and I can't be bothered. So I aggressively decided.
Master does have his shy side, you know.
Belle also looks weird.
Yeah.
Of course he has a shy side. He's been a fucking buffalo thing since the last 7 years or so. He spent, like, the majority of puberty like this.
Tonight is very important.
You know, it's only now that I'm a fully grown woman that I realise how pathetic this entire scene really is.
Well, because it's literally just them.
Yep, it's a ball for two people.
Maybe we came at a bad time.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Donald!
Now then, monsieur, mademoiselle.
Oh
please
god, you should not have gone through the
enjoy
chandelier if you weren't going to model it properly.
And of course, our honored guests are welcome too.
Welcome indeed.
It's time to play Guess the Organisation member.
The organization!
Then it just
You
Zelda.
don't know when to quit.
Yeah, it's Zelda.
Well, show ya.
Get out!
Not tonight.
Why are you wasting your time on the beast when Gaston is right? He's in a village nearby and no one's trying to protect him at all.
Yes, let your anger grow.
Beast, we have to get rid of these guys first.
This anger leads to hate, and hate leads to the dark side? I don't know.
Get out!
Let's go.
Oh, it's nice of the beast to have changed.
Yeah. Saves them from having to model fight animations for him in his duel outfit.
That fucking Rose. Do you know it would have been a great, like, twist for this, but they would never do because it involved thinking. Like, they get to the room with the, like, the West Wing, and then they go to the Rose and it's still totally there, and they're like, what the fuck did Zelda take then? And then Mrs. Potter's like, no, Chip!
Yeah, that would be pretty clever.
Give me strength.
swear to God, Donald will heal everybody except me.
Maybe you shouldn't have said his bill looks big.
Oh, we went to the wrong place.
Oh god, I'm having flashbacks to 358 over 2 days ago. I think I managed to avoid that last session. But no, I'm just remembering trying to get past fucking Lumiere.
Yeah, the Lumiere boss battle is the worst.
It's not a boss, I've got to try and sneak past him. I can't remember if it was a main quest or a side quest though. Maybe it's a side quest. Didn't make it any more tolerable. If anything, it made it worse, because why would you make it this needlessly difficult? I was only playing on normal. Which is why if I ever play that game again, I'm going to play it on easy, because no. Never again. Some of those, the Leech Grave took so goddamn long. Took so long.
What's wrong?
Rarely have I seen a more badly designed boss fight.
Please, calm down.
Calm down? You just had to have a party, didn't you? Don't you see what's happened?
Hey, what's with you?
The rose. My rose.
What? That? He took it?
But surely you can find another rose.
Silence! You don't know anything!
That's not fair,
You mean-
Beast. Don't take it out on Belle. It's not like she stole it.
I'm sorry.
You don't have to apologize.
But that is kind of her fault.
Yeah.
It should be. Now I'm stuck like this forever. You happy now?
Sora, I want you to leave the castle.
You don't have to apologise. Like, you don't have to act like an adult human being, Belle.
Look at me. Look. This is what I am. When you
Take
first
responsibility
got
for your actions.
here, I tried to change.
And accept the fact that the reason nobody in your town likes you is because you're a
myself.
bitch.
I can't be any different.
No, there's Belle singing her daily mean song about us.
Be a beast. So I should live like a beast. With no one alone. Goodbye.
There's even subtext. She actively thinks she's better than them. No wonder they don't like her. I mean, Gaston thinks he's better than them too, but you know, at least he's, you know, can fucking back it up.
Look, Belle, leave this to us. If we can
So
get
I was just
these
thinking
girls
about
back,
like an alternate version of Kingdom Hearts 2 where all of the organisation members are cool dogs.
That would be sweet.
Demix would be a Shiba Inu.
Wouldn't
No,
Demix
wait, he'd
be
be a
like
corgi.
a Labrador? No, because he'd be a Labrador because he loves the water.
Oh, yeah, he'd be a Labrador.
He'd be in the water and he'd like with his snout just above and his ears, like floating over top. Oh, so Sora knows what the deal with the rose is, but doesn't actually care because the one he likes more got yelled at.
No, he doesn't know about the rose. He just knows about the curse. That's why they're explaining the rose bit to him.
Ah, okay. But don't you think it's a bit stupid to go, oh, you can just get another magical glowing rose that floats in midair?
Yeah.
think Kingdom Hearts Belle is worse than Movie Belle, and Movie Belle is pretty fucking intolerable. Oh, sorry for the people of that village. You know Belle's gonna abuse her authority. You're not gonna kill your dad because you're a bitch and your dad keeps blowing up your fucking house. And never has anything useful to show for all his inventing. How do you live as well as you do? Also, Belle, you're of age. You could have gone to a fucking city anytime you goddamn wanted to.
Hey, Beast!
Working as a scullery maid is just not good enough for you, is it?
Leave me alone.
Come on, you need to hear this. You used to be fearless.
Oh,
You
he
would have
told you
given
to
your
get the
life
fuck
to
out,
save
Sora.
Belle.
What the hell?
Don't you know what that meant to us? You gave us all courage. Maybe you should have kept some for yourself. I mean, are you really gonna throw your happiness away? The rose is your only hope, isn't it? Well, it's the only hope for Cogsworth and the others, too.
Yeah, heaven
So
forfend
don't
somebody
throw
get
away your last
depressed because
chance.
something terrible
Remember
happened.
what it was like before Belle lived here?
I don't see you telling Belle to fight alongside you.
You can't give up. Not now.
I know one thing.
What?
This castle belongs to me. Zelden will never be welcome here.
Let's see what Marluxia's boss battle is like.
I don't understand why this isn't in Halloween Town.
Well, the rose petals.
Yeah, but Halloween Town is where his Heartless was.
That is true.
Alicia, why are you being weird? the fuck is going on? Oh wait, do you have to stop him from hitting you? 20, like 30 something times?
As many times as you have levels.
Yeah, you're gonna fail.
No, what could get you that idea?
Oh, it's just my woman's intuition.
Well, that was quick.
Get out!
Let's go.
Actually use flimsier paper for this. Oh well, I'll start it till finish. I just hate that in University Challenge where he asks the questions and buzzes in and then the time runs out and you're like, I'll never find out what the answer was now!
beast. You came after all.
That looks really
You had
awkward,
me
Selden.
worried. I was afraid you'd given up for good.
I'd say he has a net. What? Why did you take the entire thing?
Kingdom Hearts. When Kingdom Hearts is ours, we can exist fully and completely.
Isn't that what everybody in the series wants?
That's why we need your Heartless and your Nobody.
Oh my god, did you steal Terra's eyelashes? Okay, why not just destroy the rose though?
Yeah.
Because then he has no way out of this situation. He'll fall into a deep depression.
Get up!
Light!
Huh?
What are you still doing here, bitch? She told you to get out.
Is that?
Why is it with you people and never
Look! It's the rose!
respecting other people's wishes?
Bell!
Hurry!
Why did you need to bash it? Oh, it's your house!
You! Get out of my castle now!
With pleasure. But I'd rather travel light.
God, I hate this
leave
bridge.
behind?
He's not in your castle,
Bell.
beast.
Or the
Come on.
rose.
Bell!
Good one, Belle.
Oh my god, she's doing something proactive for a change.
Where's the fun in this?
Get up!
You know, this isn't a fair fight.
What, because it's three, well, 2 against 1?
Yeah. What happened to Donald?
Oh, hey, Donald's back. Don't know where he went.
I think it'll be a limit thing.
I'll have
I suppose this is kind of the problem with Organization 13 as boss fights, is that they don't really look like boss fights. They're just dudes. Somehow seeing Mickey Mouse look pained this page filled me with joy. I'm a very petty woman.
This may take a while.
You think? Sorry, being mean.
Where's the fun in this? Get out!
I just need to get a topic of conversation. Chloe, give me something to talk about.
Give me strength.
I suppose I could chat about how when people say that Dorian Gray was horrible before he became immortal, they're, like, demonstrably wrong. It really bothers me when they say that. Because it's provably untrue. He wasn't a dick before he became immortal. He was a naive. Vain, yes, but is vanity really such a crime? Does that make you a monster? No! If it did, Kim Kardashian would be the evilest person who would ever have lived. We all know that's not the case. She's just not that interesting. His first dickest act was encouraged and caused by Henry Wotton, and then the realisation that there was no consequences for poor behaviour on his part, that's what made him a monster. His initial instinct after... Sorry, what's not? I think you might be slightly behind us on the stream there, Glows. His initial response, like, reaction to, the consequence of his first shitty act was to make it right, but it was too late.
Standard.
And then he saw that there was no consequences to his actions in a way that matters to him. She isn't the most... Kim Kardashian is not the most evil person to have ever lived. She's just boring. She is intensely boring. And is doing everything she can to cover up that fact. Why do you think she started that whole thing with Taylor Swift? set up and we all know it. I don't even like Taylor Swift, but come on. If Kim Kardashian wasn't born into money, she'd probably be working some shitty retail job somewhere, slowly losing all of her friends. She also wouldn't look the way she does now, because it's largely surgery. I mean, you do you, Kim, but don't lie to me. No, as far as I can tell, all she did was send somebody flowers. Some woman called Cindy B, Candy B, Hardy B, something like that. I don't really care, to be honest. Got a #1 and ousted Taylor from the #1 spot, and apparently Taylor sent her some flowers. Ooh, so evil. I mean, I think it's just Taylor attempting to be nice. I mean, she's not very good at it, but still, it's progress, right? Part of me wants to be famous just so I can start a beef with Taylor Swift. And I know exactly how I'd start it. I'd say publicly, I still can't believe we're the same age. Somehow, I just keep thinking she's like 10 years younger than me. Because that's how she acts. But no, Taylor Swift's done nothing new bad.
Not yet, at least.
Not yet. She probably will. But then again, this woman doesn't seem to have any understanding of reality. I mean, do we not all remember that time she was smiling next to somebody dressed in a fucking SS uniform? And her excuse was, I don't know what that was. And you're just sitting there going, but you're an American, how the hell do you not know what that was?
Yeah.
It's all you people ever go on about. How the hell do you not know about it? So apparently she was homeschooled, which makes that whole 15 song a complete lie. I feel like I'm concentrating on Taylor Swift too much. Back to talk about Dorian Gray. Yeah, so his instinct was to try and make what he did wrong right, but it was too late, and then he goes to look at the picture and it has the physical consequences of his actions. So that's the point where he's like, oh shit, I can look good and beautiful and fair and all these things without actually having to tailor my actions and personality. Well, might as well do what I want then. And he fell into a life of debauchery. But eventually he tires of it. That's why he slices up the painting. He just can't take it anymore. Some of the original Dorian is still there and really angry at himself. So yeah, all those people are like, oh, Dorian Gray was a shithead before he became immortal. No, he wasn't! He definitely wasn't! Man, Zelda is tough. Hi, Mickey. Oh, Mickey, you're so fun. You're so fun. You blow our mind. Hey, Mickey. Hey, Mickey. Hey, you're getting close to beating him.
Yeah.
Although how this is not damaging the masonry, I don't understand. Do you not have any healing items?
Do actually. Hang on.
No, that bandana is nothing compared to the fantastic bandanas of ancient Elvenon.
Okay, I've got a slightly different plan this time.
Where's the fun in this?
Get out!
Give me strength. Let's go.
Okay, the plan isn't working out so great because he's apparently pretty good at dealing with Master Form already. You know what, we're gonna go find a save point, go to another world.
Try again later.
Yeah.
Fair, fair. Help. Stab myself with a needle.
Give me strength.
I feel like inexplicably I've become like the Perez Hilton of the video game streaming market.
But how?
Because I'm constantly like chatting shit about Taylor Swift.
There's nothing wrong with my design. It's flawless. There must be something wrong with the parts those imbeciles brought me. I need to find better assistants.
You're playing God. Have you considered getting assistants that aren't children? Where did you get such a big book from?
Perfect timing, gentlemen. Lend me a hand, won't you? These presents must belong to Sandy Claus, so I thought I'd better return them.
Okay, Jack, how many times do you have to learn this lesson before you stop?
You just happened to find them?
Of course, Sora. I'm finished with Christmas fantasies, you know that.
But you thought you'd hold on to the suit.
What, this? It's just a costume. And Sally worked so very hard making it. Come on, we've got work to do.
Oh no, they were just too lazy to put me back in my old costume.
Oh. Wherever did you find these?
In Halloween Town. You'll be needing them for Christmas, right, Sandy?
Of course.
Okay, so that was Wolf
But
Warning.
these are just a
Swedish
few of the
lager
Christmas
by
presents that were stolen.
Stolen?
somebody.
Oh, Sandy, you don't think it was me?
Still wearing the outfit, I see.
I just thought I'd dress for the occasion.
So,
But
Fiero
if you don't believe
Bigari?
me, then we'll just have to find out
Or is
who
that just
really
the
did
place?
it.
Very well, I'll leave it to you.
All right, Sora, Donald, Goofy, we're off!
That is quite a fruity smelling beer, to be fair to you, a vocation brewery. I mean, they weren't lying when they said it smelled like that. Wolf Warning was nice, by the way.
Yeah, good, good.
That's an interesting beer. It does taste quite fruity. It's got no fruit in it, but it tastes quite fruity. I'm intrigued by these Californian hops.
This looks
Oh, they're just
good.
West
No,
Coast hops.
boring. This one?
Nice.
No. No way.
So you three took
I'm sick of this place.
Stole the presents, didn't you?
It wasn't us.
To be honest, we've only just arrived and I'm so sick of this place I kind of want to go back and fight Zaldin again.
Run for it.
You know, Santa Claus, there is a place for spooky Christmas shit. Or have you never read A Christmas Carol? Yeah, Chloe thinks you should go back and fight Zaldin. Try and break up the monotony. Why does Father Christmas have magic children trapping boxes in his workshop?
To trap children? Should have thought that'd be obvious. What folly.
Yeah, but why does he have them? Why is he trapping children?
Sometimes you have to trap children.
Why, though?
For experiments. That reminds me, I hope when the Fate Extella sequel comes out, it is streamable and doesn't block all story cutscenes, because if it is, we can do what we do with Phoenix Wright games. Where you just voice every character.
Oh my god, it'd be so much fun. Wouldn't that be a bit weird, though, because I'm going to be on a delay because of the stream?
Oh, shit. No, that's true, actually. Harsh.
Isn't there that share play feature on, We were thinking about using that once for something. Maybe like to do like an hour at a time.
Yeah. You can't stream with it on, but we could let's play with it on easily.
We could do that. Why don't we do that now?
What, for the rest of Fate Extella?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure, I'm up for that. What I would suggest is... no, actually, no, it won't work. That's fine, actually. It's not a problem.
Okay, I'm confused. What?
I was going to be like, if you record your own voice in like Audacity as well, then I have separate voice tracks I can clean up. But no, we can't do that because your voice would also be on the stream. But also, there's not a lot of background noise where you are anyway.
That's true. Well, unless apart from when the fucking ice cream man shows up. It's October. Stop. Okay, I talk shit about the ice cream man a lot when it comes to in relevance to Let's Playing and streaming, but I love our ice cream man. He looks a bit like Bruce Forsyth's like cousin or something.
Actually, I do have a speculative plan for dealing with Zolden. It's a variation on the last plan, which didn't work.
What was the last one?
To use the limit break, which does a load of damage to him, and then to immediately go into a dry form, which then refreshes our MP. But the problem is, he's really good at countering Master Form, but he might not be so good at countering Wisdom Form.
Yeah, considering he likes to hang around at the side, that might be your best bet. You know, I wouldn't have such a hard time with my threads knotting up if I didn't have them so fucking long. I think I've been watching this woman on YouTube called Angela Walters, and she has this, she's a quilter. And she has this shop and this website, and she called it Quilting is My Therapy, which is, you know, fair enough. But then she has this like little joke thing she says, which is, if quilting is my therapy, then threads are my meds. And I'm like, am I insulted or what? Because, like, you do need threads to quilt, and it assists the whole thing to have nice thread. Just like good medication can assist therapy. So it checks out.
Still not necessarily brilliant phrasing.
Yeah, I don't think I'm insulted. It's...
Let's go.
Oh, sorry. As long as she doesn't say it too much, I'll let her get away with it. Also, it rhymes, and that helps.
Give me strength.
I don't think they have really at the co-op. Oh, should we go some food? Anyway, I went to the co-op to get some pop, right? That's where I got the beer from. And I was thinking, oh, if I have some Granny Smith apples, I can totally buy those and make that apple pie jam I was thinking about making. But all of the Granny Smith apples were gone.
Tis a very dramatic story, this one. Who is the Granny Smith apple thief?
Carrot cake jam. Good tomorrow. I have the feeling that Are You a Man or a Mouse really should like have a different meaning now. I mean, Mickey Mouse is a mouse, but look how fucking badass he is.
That is true.
God, I hope he's more animated in the next game. Don't you?
Yeah, let's Victor's grin.
Victor's grin. Problem with having my mic so close to my mouth is that if I move my hands too much, I end up whacking into my pop filler. Is it bothering you at all?
Not really.
Oh shit. This is the worst time for this to happen. Let's try and stay out of the way.
Yeah, at the very least we're very fast in this form.
You can do it, I believe in you. Contrary to all the evidence. I don't know what Donald and Goofy are doing during these times.
They get absorbed into him, I think.
What? And the Beast does as well?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm not sure that makes a shit ton of sense, to be honest. I want to heal, bro.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Good. I'm in the past, so...
And we beat Zelden.
Woo! The evil has been defeated. I'd say I feel sorry for Zelden, but for those throw dreads, no, I don't.
No. He's clearly one of those people who are like, well, the Vikings dreaded their hair.
Yeah, not like you. That's a faux lock. I know what faux locks look like, and you have a fucking faux lock. Natural 85 would be rolling in her grave if she wasn't still alive.
It's yours again.
Belle.
I know. You want me to leave
The reason I know, like... I love the way faux locks look, and I hate seeing them misused in, like, Japanese media.
Matters is, you weren't hurt by Zelden.
You know, if you wanted to have a character with dreadlocks or faux locks, why didn't you just make a black person?
And I'm very grateful to you for bringing the rose back to me.
No! She's not more important than that rose!
It's the least I could do. You've
Because
been
it's
good
not
to
just
me.
you on the
You
line
didn't
here.
have to be.
Listen,
Well, she does have to love him in return in order for the curse to be broken, so...
But if the rose is gone, then the curse will never be broken.
That is true.
Do it.
We have confidence.
And maybe there's somebody for him out there who isn't massively selfish like she is.
Belle, I'd like you to stay with me, please.
Is this love, or is this just the first guy who's ever tolerated her bullshit?
I will.
Maestro, music.
Hey, did you see the look on Belle's face when she grabbed that rose?
Huh?
Yup, she sure was having fun, all right. She's rather unique, isn't she?
Always ready for a little adventure.
Two of them do seem made for each other.
Yeah, they sure do.
By unique, do you mean she's a massive cow? My attitude towards Belle changed in much the same way my attitude towards Hermione did.
It's that weird reading from before. See? I knew it wasn't a glitch. Yeah.
The realisation that no, I can't relate to her because I don't think I'm better than everyone around me.
Whenever Sora, Donald, and Goofy go out and help folks, the reading gets stronger.
Gee, I wonder why.
Hey, Sora, we're gonna try to find out more about this reading.
And while we do, you fellas just keep on questing.
We really are counting on you guys.
Let's go to Olympus Coliseum.
Can you do more Atlanticus stuff? Oh no, wait, you finished that. Never mind.
No, we haven't finished that, but we need to do the second Thridelands before we can go back to it for the finale.
Wait, you killed Ursula.
Yes, but there's
With
still the
power of
concert.
music. What concert?
The concert.
The Underdrome. The fuck?
Hey. Herc, you feeling any better?
Well, same routine. Wonder Boy here thinks his hero days are over. And Phil thinks it's all in his head.
Course, Herc, we know you're a hero.
That's right. Blunder Boy. How could you mope on a momentous day like today? The Underdrome's back, and you are gonna fill the stands. After all, your fans won't settle for
This game seems to have a really weird definition of what heroism is. But then again, so did Hercules the film.
Yeah.
I bet you'd like that.
Excuse me? Hey, I'm not a selfish guy. I'm not like those high and mighty snobs up on Olympus. I stand for the masses, and have I got a massive idea. The games, ladies and gentlemen, are back. Yours truly, Hades, the one and only Lord of the Dead, brings you the Ultimate Games to celebrate the reopening of the Ultimate Coliseum. We'll finally answer the age-old question, who deserves the title Ultimate Hero? These games are gonna settle the debate once and for all. The winner reigns supreme. Of what? You guessed it, the Hades Cup! And I assure you that the great Hercules will be there, otherwise...
Sometimes, you know, Hercules, it's more heroic not to act.
You'll never see your girlfriend again.
Low life.
You're too kind.
Who are you talking to, Hades?
Oh hey, skateboard.
Why is there a skateboard in the Greek afterlife?
The Greeks love their skating.
Could I perhaps beg your pardon for a few minutes?
As you will.
Give me a moment. I need to mute my mic whilst I'm gone.
Oh, that reminds me, Glowy, did you see that I got 198 on Tetris? We're all very proud of my burgeoning Tetris obsession. I don't know what the point of this Hercules is feeling bad about himself storyline is.
Okay, let's review. State your crime, prisoner.
I exist. That is my crime. It is inexcusable.
Ooh, good. Very good.
What's wrong with Orin? He's never acted that way before.
Okay, so you made one lousy mistake. You exist. But hey, I'm a forgiving guy. You keep your end of our little deal, and I'm willing to overlook a transgression or two.
I understand. Defeat Hercules.
And his meddling friends.
What? No. Only Hercules.
Oh, don't tell me you've forgotten who's in charge. Oh. Hercules and the other three. Are we clear?
We're clear.
Hades, Lord Hades.
Lord Hades.
Good. Now go.
I returned.
Welcome back.
So that's how he's controlling Orin.
Oh, hi, Orin. That's not even a voodoo doll. What the fuck?
What's wrong, Sora?
Orin's in trouble. It's like Hades brainwashed him.
He's using some kind of a statue.
You know something? That sounds kind of familiar. Hades may be using the statue to hold Orin's free will hostage.
What do we do?
See if you can find that statue. It's gotta be somewhere in the underworld.
Right. I'm on it.
Tell me you're not thinking of leaving. You've got a match coming up.
I'll fight Orin in the final. One-on-one.
Oh, you will?
I'll draw things out to buy you time.
But...
Just hurry back.
But you didn't earn that place in the final.
Congratulations. You've got a deal.
Thanks.
I'm guessing.
The Keyblader here and his trusty friends have to meet the winner in one final clash. What do you say?
That'll drive the crowd wild.
It better. I promise the crowd the adventure of their match. Yeah, sucker. You know, for me, the rest is smooth sailing. Huh.
Why does it feel like no matter how many times I click on, we see this less often on recommendations and what happened was you were missed on Twitter, they never stop happening. I guess I should be paying attention. Paying attention.
Yeah, let's check out Zection's boss battle.
Is Zection going to throw the book at you?
Yes.
I wonder if that technically counts as a Triskelion. Probably not. Zection, how can you see what you're doing? Help your friend stuck in the book. What is this game talking about? God, he really is throwing the book at you. I'm getting Paper Mario flashback. So, Chloe, do you too wonder when the government will stop Doug's sinful hand and we'll stop hearing about him going on about fucking Tetris? These fights seem to be over very fast, or really boring. So, we all heard about the Catalan independence referendum.
Yes. Was that just announced, or are they voting right now?
There's been violence.
I had heard about that, yes.
The Spanish government says that it didn't take place. And police have been, like, shooting rubber bullets and using gas at people. For some reason this boss fight's making me want to rewatch The Page Master.
Who's this bad urge?
Oh, it's not a very good film.
Yeah.
But flying books. It's beautifully animated though, isn't it?
Well, we lost against Action.
Oh, and you're doing so well!
Yeah. We could only beat him if we were a bit more leveled up and canny.
I thought you were going to go if we were a bit more competent. Harsh, right?
Yeah, that is well harsh. Riding on my skateboard.
Okay, isn't everything of the dead in the underworld?
It is not too late. Let us turn back. But where is the sense in all this? There must be another way.
Don't do it, Donald.
Your
Oh,
deaths
fuck's
will
sake.
mean nothing. You must live.
I get it. This is what belongs in Orin's heart.
Gorge, he must have had a pretty rough life.
Yeah, but in the end, that's really what made him stronger.
Let's give it back.
Nobodies? Where did they come from?
So, how's Black Sky going?
I haven't written any more of it lately.
Is there anything like more solidified in your head though?
No, I already know basically how the story's going to go.
Not what I had in mind, but I'll take it.
We better skedaddle.
Okay, that's cute. Not what I had in mind, but I'll take it. Sometimes I can't help but like Sora. Sauron? That sounds like that's the worst ship. Never ship that.
Now, finish him.
Okay, Hercules, why don't you have your sword?
Orin, no!
Cool maneuver, bro. Finish him. Or not, I mean, it's your choice, Sauron. I'm not the boss of you.
Sora. Donald. Goofy.
Why those little... Ugh. Prisoner, what happened to our mutual agreement? I can give you a clean slate, but you gotta work with me.
Maybe you didn't hear me. This is my story, and you're not part of it.
That's it! This game
Okay, he
is
clearly
over.
is.
I've played by the rules so far.
Like, he's there.
Okay, I confess. I was hoping Wonder Boy would lose, but it was still a fair fight. Come on. Is that really so wrong?
Hey, but if this is the actual Final Fantasy X one, why isn't he questioning this more?
Yeah, he really should be.
Because the laughing is about to stop. Wanna know why? Because now we're gonna play by my rules.
Meg!
Now we're gonna play by my rules, but your rules are like really fair.
I warned you right at the get-go. You don't compete,
You're an honourable god, man.
No! Meg! Hang on!
Looks like Wonder Boy has dropped out of the standing.
Well, you've still got us to deal with.
Oh, yeah. This is gonna be good. That's it. That all you got? Take that. I'm on fire! That's it.
not win?
Because it's his underworld.
Gee, then how do we beat him?
Now you're fighting a god.
Should be able to help.
Yeah.
But you...
I owe you one, Hades. I didn't hesitate to give my life for Meg's, and then I remembered. A true hero is measured by the strength of his heart. I'll never forget that again.
Just no more crazy stunts.
People always do crazy things when they're in love.
What is so funny, you imbeciles? How dare you get a happy ending? How dare you? That's it.
You won't stop a true hero.
No, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, we'll cope.
Aww. Chicken Little is so cute.
That's it.
You won't stop a true hero.
Feel the heat. Feel the heat.
You won't stop a true hero. You won't stop a true hero.
So I want you to hit those aura spears at him, right?
Yeah.
That's it.
And that makes him vulnerable.
Yes, for some reason.
Okay, where do these aura spears come from?
Hercules is making them.
How?
With his true hero powers.
I'm sorry, I didn't realise he was Xena.
He is. He is Xena.
But he's not even a lesbian.
Over yet.
That you know of.
Can blokes technically be lesbians? I don't think so.
No, no.
I remember watching the L Word years ago, and there was this guy in it who was like a lesbian identified male or some shit.
But now, there's no one left to protect. Maybe it's time I
He's like a
shape
nice
my
fella,
own story.
but still
Yeah.
weird.
You deserve it, Orin. After everything you've been through.
I suppose I should thank you.
Not at all.
Fine.
I mean, sure, you could thank us a little.
You should say what you mean.
Also, Oren, could you tell me what eye cream you use? Because damn, son, you look good for your age.
I guess I could spare a few words. Thanks for meddling.
Hey, what's that mean?
I wouldn't have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you meddling kids.
Thanks again, guys. You're the best.
Excuse us for meddling.
Oh, sounds like somebody's feathers are a little ruffled. I'm kidding. Thank you, Sora, Donald, Goofy.
I gotta be honest,
So
out of
where
all
you
the
guys
Disney
headed
films, Hercules and Meg are like the only couple I can imagine actually having sex.
You two lovebirds seem to be getting along just fine without us hanging around.
Like, if Aurora and Prince Philip suddenly appeared with a child, I'd be like, where the fuck did you two get that from?
Before we start meddling. Yep.
Right.
With these two, I'd be like, oh, you've had tons of sex. Okay, that makes sense.
I don't know, I can imagine it for Aladdin and Jasmine.
I can't.
Aw, you can't abandon me now, Phil. I gotta be at the top of my game in case Hades shows up again.
Hey, are we true heroes yet?
Yeah. Come on, Phil. How about it?
Let me see now.
Although I look forward to when Jasmine realises that maybe running away from home whilst wearing her fucking crown wasn't the best idea, and that's how come she attracted the street rat in the first place.
Okay, okay, we get the hint.
Look, kid, it's not my call.
Ah, silly.
Cause if it was, you'd have no problem. I'd make you all heroes in a heartbeat.
Really?
He saved the world several times, like at least once by this point. How does that not make him a hero?
Got a lot of work to do.
I mean, unless you mean like the ancient Greek hero cult thing, in which case he'd have to be dead.
Leave me alone.
See that?
Well, what do you know?
What? What?
Bullshit! I call bullshit.
Well, I can think of no more Kingdom Heartsy moment to end on. So
Another important story beat from a Disney film that Nomura has proven that she doesn't understand.
yeah, so we'll leave it there for today. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Do you have any plans for a coming week, my son?
Not really. Might
Alright.
stream, I might not.
That's fair, that's fair. I will probably try and stream again, I don't know, Wednesday or later. We'll see how I feel. Okay, I will see you guys then.
Bye.
Bye.